Hi there, Chris here. Welcome to another edition of Naughty Bucket Friday. I have this core that's been in my Naughty Bucket for a while, and it's a heavy one, so I needed a little help to get it in here. But I will get it in here. Oh, we're having a wreck. It's a tough one. There we go. Okay, we'll take it out of the little bucket. Take the magic thing with it. And what it is a Schlage Everest. And we'll get our little front loader out of here and put this in one of my favorite locks. I'll get this in here. Alrighty, that's in. And I have been trying to pick it with a holder, but I thought I would try and put it in here. And I have to say that here's the bitting on the key. It's not exactly Bill Bacardi bitting, but for some reason this has been quite the challenge for me. And so I thought, you know, that's what it's been in my naughty bucket for a while, and I thought this is a good one for this Friday. So let's see if I can get in here. I'm going to use this, and I might have to get something a little deeper for the back, but we'll see. And I don't think the sidebar, that little check pin, is in play yet, but I'll wiggle in there. I need to go in with this, or maybe this guy, and try and pop it up. Yeah, I think it's going to stay now, because you got to do that too. And I find that when I'm trying to pick the back pins, after I've got maybe a few in the front, it comes into play, at least in the bitting and binding order of this lock. By the time I get to some of the back pins. And then sometimes I'll be doing what I'm doing now and counter rotating, and it'll fall down. So I check it every once in a while. Okay, I really rotated that. So I'm going to go in and see if I can pop it up again. Make sure it's still popped up. And it feels like it is. But you'll never get this thing open if you don't, at some point, pop that thing up out of the way. The core will never turn. I'm gonna get something deeper for the last pin, maybe. Or the last two pins. They're either up or they're not ready. I do have a little bit of a false set here. So I'll try and find who wants to be picked. I'll make sure the pin's up, the check pin's up. It is. See, I always want to think that, oh, I got it. It's just the check pin, but that's not always the case, especially with this one because I haven't really ever got it. I'm hoping putting it in here will help me pick it. There we go. Nice. All right. Well, it's my lucky, Avis 83 series that helped me out here. All right. So these generally come with, what's happening here? With stock pins in them, and when I first got it, especially with this bitting, I said that's silly. So I put different pins in it. So and hence, I guess that's what made it end up in the naughty bucket. All right, we're gonna zoom in a little bit. So that comes off, that comes off, that comes off. There's a little spring in here. Now with this little check pin, I'll lock it and turn it. If you keep the key in it, the little check pin's not going to fall out. So if I were to do this without the key, I'd have to hold it with my hand and there'd be nothing to keep it. Oh, having a wreck. Well, dang. Gutting disaster. Well, continue. Almost pulled the key out. That would have been a mistake. All right. I think that I have a gutting disaster about every fourth time. Actually, I guess I should take the key out because we do want to see that this little guy. So there it is. You want to be careful not to lose the spring because it's not like any other spring. It's bigger than Medico little sidebar springs. So if you lost one, I don't know where you get another one. All right, maybe I can get one now. One, he said. Not gonna be like that, are you? All right, try this. There's two. There's one. Doesn't let me have any of them. Dang. Get it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so the core is standard. The standard core. Here's this little Everest. That's the little thing that you got to depress. And I'll zoom in on the pins in the other first. So that's going to be one. And we have these guys here. And we have a spool in the end. There's all the springs. There's a nice mangled spring. All right, And this is stock, it just has the hole for that. So let's zoom in on this gutting disaster. At least you could see the pins. So I think this was like that. And then you have 2 barrel pins, and then you have a spool, and then you have a munition pin, which went like this. All right, I'm going to try you one more time. There you go. And then a spool at the end. So cool. I guess it made it easier to pick it in something as opposed to in just the little black holder that I have. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hit the like button, make a comment, say something like, dude, who taught you how to gut? Or whatever. Any kind of comment. I love them. Answer them all. All right, we'll see you next time. Happy Naughty Bucket Friday.